The Kegs Drive-in in Grand Forks is celebrating its first 75 years this summer. Reason enough for a visit. The first thing you notice, the big kegs, recently refurbished. But that's about the only change lately. The most current chapter of Kegs history began 10 years ago when Becky Hansen and her sister Laura purchased the drive-in from Ken Amiot of Crookston. Part of the deal, recipes for the Kegs' famous Sloppy Joes and onion rings.
The Sloppy Joes and the onion rings are all made by hand every morning. And Ken came in, and when we bought it, he showed us how he makes them, the Sloppy Joes and the onion rings, and we're not supposed to tell anybody how we do them.
But that was worth something.
Yes, but I think everybody in town knows how we make them anyway.
The Kegs is one of very few restaurants still using car hops and still serving cherry chocolate and lime cokes. The Kegs' ancient speaker system still works too, sort of.
The machine's a little staticky, and so sometimes it's hard to hear. So we prefer to come outside and talk to you in person.
And that way you can't get the order messed
Right.
up either,
Yep.
probably. I mean, you could, but less likely. Huh?
Less likely.
Excuse me, why?
It's fine.
It all goes back to the drive-in's heyday of the 1960s. Some current customers have not forgotten cruising the Kegs block.
The boys would go in one direction in their cars, and the girls would go in the other direction, and then we'd decide who we wanted to stop to talk to. And the parking places were worth gold. Summer, windows down, music blasting, 60s music, it was great.
The Kegs was once part of a small chain of about 8 Midwestern restaurants, from Great Falls to Sioux Falls. The one remaining is still going strong.